What's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of More on Money. It's the wee hours of the morning again. I'm up very, very early for some reason. So I'm going to try and keep my voice down, which is something I should probably do anyways. I yell too much. I project too much. But that's neither here nor there because who knows what time you're watching this. But this is More on Money, where we don't give financial advice. We merely give a springboard to doing your own research. If you listen to a dummy like me, then you're even dumber than I am. And that comes up later. So make sure you pay attention to that. Don't let anyone tell you what to do with your money, is basically what I'm saying. So I want to talk about a couple things here. I want to start with the perception of Bitcoin. For those of you that don't know, that don't listen to patreon.com/blind Mike and the Blind Mike Project. Um, I'm a big fan of Jim Norton and Sam Roberts. I listen to the Jim and Sam show on Sirius XM a lot, and I've heard a pattern where they've been bringing up crypto a lot lately, and they've been bringing up Bitcoin. And Sam Roberts, who you may know from the WWE as well, Sam Roberts has been talking about crypto with this smarmy, weaselly tone, and I love Sam Roberts, but frankly, I've gotten sick of it, and he's really just a symbol of a much larger portion of society that not only doesn't like crypto for some reason, but feels this need to look down their nose at it when they really don't know anything about it. So, Sam, listen to this, and please stop being so smarmy. Someone send this to Sam Roberts for God's sake, because I love the guy, but I got to get this through to him. And again, I think he's just representing a much bigger sector of the world that doesn't pay any attention to crypto. And I want to talk about that in the sense that we have goldfish memories with crypto for some reason. And when the price drops, we look and say that crypto's volatile. Crypto, you can't trust crypto. These people they think of it as a get rich quick scheme. And that's the way Sam has been talking about it. And, he's making these smug comments like, "Oh, if you invested in the last 2 months, you'll lost money. If you invested in the last 10 years, any time before February, then you have made money. So it is not a short term play. Yes, there are dummies in this market that are looking at it as a short term play and a way to get rich, but that's not what it is. So people like Sam Roberts, and I'm doing this to help my guy Sam and teach him that you should be looking at the bullish long-term news that we're getting. Stop having these goldfish memories in the sense that uh, PayPal and Visa just invested in a crypto fund, their first blockchain fund, um, thus growing the footing they have in crypto, where PayPal, Visa, MasterCard, these financial giants, all of their toe dipped into the crypto game, as well as Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, who you keep seeing say negative things about crypto, have opened a crypto fund and told allowed their investors, their richer investors, to get into crypto. Morgan Stanley, same thing. So you look at these financial giants that are getting into crypto. Then we had the senator the other day, Cynthia Loomis, who I know nothing about her politics. Maybe she's a complete dummy, but uh, we have American politicians. Believe me, if she's saying it, there are other senators and other high-ranking politicians that are holding on to Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. If we don't have to get Trump's taxes, then we don't have to get every senator's holding in crypto. So they're not all going to announce it. But take Tesla out of it. Take the fact that Tesla has not sold their Bitcoin. They only sold a very small amount to see if it was liquid, and they proved that it was. We have El Salvador just announced yesterday that Bitcoin will become legal tender on September 7th, I believe. And now they're incentivizing their people to get into crypto with like a $30 reward or something like that. So, very minor stuff, but El Salvador is a country where 70% of the people don't have bank accounts, don't have credit cards, anything like that. So, Bitcoin is coming to a country like that to save their financial system. That outweighs any Elon Musk tweets or any, short sellers selling off cryptocurrency and, meme stocks reigning supreme. Like, I don't understand this obsession people have with short term investing. You are able to get rich. But if you don't start with a lot of money, it's a very silly way to go, especially if you don't know what you're doing. I don't think anyone should be day trading like that if you don't absolutely consider it your full-time job. But all of that to say, and now we've had guys like Trevor Lawrence get sponsored by crypto exchange. Um, Blockfolio. That's what I was trying to think of. Sorry. Also, Dave Portnoy, who we'll mention in a second, sponsored by Blockfolio. Now, MLB, it has an official crypto exchange, FTX, a 5-year deal with them. They're going to have patches on the umpires' jerseys, and it's the official crypto exchange of the MLB. And listen, I don't think patches on umpire jerseys is a big deal, but the fact that they're entering a 5-year deal, the fact that the San Jose Sharks just became the first NHL team to accept cryptocurrency, um, like I said, Visa, PayPal, MasterCard, these institutions, never mind Mass Mutual, obviously MicroStrategy and ARK Investing, but these institutions that we've talked a lot about over the last 6-7 months that have gotten into crypto, people forget about that. Goldfish brands. We forget all that good news when Elon Musk tweets or when crypto mining leaves China, or China cracks down on crypto mining, I should say. That's all we focus on, and we panic, and there's blood in the streets. But we forget that Jack Dorsey said he'd be opening a renewable energy mining site right here in America. And that when the crypto mining crackdown in China was talked about, they flew a lot of their equipment over here to Maryland. And it seems like there's going to be mining sites opening now around the US. And you've already seen states kind of incentivize people to come there. So that will further decentralize Bitcoin, which will end up being a good thing. So all of that to say, Sam Roberts, stop being so goddamn smarmy with cryptocurrency when you don't know anything about it. Look more into it, man. Do your research. Treat it the way you would wrestling, and it will make you generationally wealthy. Your kids will be all set. You'll look like a genius. Be on our side. Sam always wants to be hip. He follows the trends, which is why I'm amazed he's so goddamn smarmy about Bitcoin. Open your mind, Sam, is what I'm trying to say here. The other big piece of news yesterday in the finance world was we played the clip last night on the Blind Mike Project of Charles Payne on Fox Business calling Dave Portnoy a little bitch. And it came out right before the show. So I didn't really know the context. Every clip we found was like a 1-minute clip where it was basically just that. So I didn't fully know what they were talking about. So now that I have a better knowledge of it, I will say Charles Payne is my new favorite financial analyst. I find him hilarious, and he said some very powerful things in that exchange. But from what I understand, I agree with Portnoy 100%. Listen, like I said at the top, if you're following someone like me, all the way up to Portnoy and anyone in between, if you're following them on social media or YouTube or whatever, and you're literally just doing what they say with your money, then you're an idiot. First of all, every YouTube video I watch, every article I read says this is not financial advice. Do your own research before doing anything with your money. Everybody says that. I imagine Portnoy says it too. I don't watch enough, but the guy is famous for something people love watching most about Portnoy is losing money gambling. He's literally a gambler. He runs a gambling company. So if you were just saying, "Oh, well, Portnoy is buying Plug Power today, then I'm going to buy Plug Power," then you are an idiot. Like, you're a fool. Why would you do that with your money without doing your own research? So there are people that do that. Shame on them. They deserve to lose their money. I don't know why Charles Payne was all riled up about it. Although I'll give him credit in this sense. I think he saw his moment. I have a feeling Charles Payne might be a smarter guy than he was letting on, and realizes that just calling Portnoy a little bitch is very funny and would get a lot of views on the internet. So good for Charles Payne if he knew what he was doing. But I think he was dead wrong as far as these meme stocks that Portnoy or anyone else owes people, owes retail investors, because he dumped AMC and then it ended up gaining more money eventually. It doesn't make any sense. Do whatever you want with your money. Do your own research. Listen to guys that you find on YouTube and social media. Sure, absolutely. A lot of them have great information. A lot of them don't, which is why you should look into it yourself. So I found that very funny. But I would say Charles Payne is dead wrong and should, calm down a little bit, not be so angry. There was one other thing I wanted. Oh, the new rule in the stock market that's cracking down on short sellers. I thought that's what the argument was about, so I talked about that a little bit last night on patreon.com/blindmike, where you can get 2 extra episodes of More on Money every week, Sundays and Thursdays. So if you like this episode, go subscribe to that. But more importantly, subscribe to the YouTube channel. That's a free, easy way to help us out. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, like, comment on this video, share it, tell a friend that you think might like More on Money. And, all of that helps grow the channel, helps the algorithm, all that nonsense. So if you'd be so kind, please do that. But we were talking about the new rule cracking down on short sellers. And I'm actually looking for your guys' help on this because, like I said, I'm a dope. I don't know everything. So I don't know that I fully understand the rule. The way I read it is that it's kind of a good thing because it's going to take a lot of these, big hedge funds and investment banks and everything else that have been manipulating the market and cracking down on them. Now, I worry that it's also going to crack down on retail investors, but I didn't take it that way from what I read. The example I saw was places like Citadel, which is, I believe, 43% of Robinhood's revenue. Places like Citadel have to prove that they have the financial backing, essentially in real time, which is going to greatly impact their short selling. So if it affects the the institutions that have been manipulating the market, then I'm kind of all for it. But if it affects the little guys, if it affects the guys that are, buying and dumping AMC to make a few bucks, then I think it's horrible because then I think you're taking something that was allowed for institutions forever. And then once people who don't have a lot of money were able to figure out how to do it, then we say, no, 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 not so fast. So if that's what's happening, I'd like to know about it. So if you can leave the comments, kind of simplify that new rule as far as short selling, leave it in the comments. Let me know because and try to put it in simplest form because I'm a dope, as I said. All right, I think that's it for today. We will do yeah, I think next week we'll do beat the stock. I think this was a good day just for a quick update, a rant, event, all that. But if you want more up-to-date news throughout the week, go to patreon.com/blindmike, where, like I said, we do 2 extra episodes of More on Money every week. And we also have the Blind Mike Project, a brand new podcast coming soon, and all kind of bonus episodes and stuff like that. So check out the Patreon, but maybe even more importantly, support the YouTube channel in a free way. Just subscribe, like, comment. All that helps the algorithm. If you'd be so kind, and tell a friend, share it on social media if you like it. Don't be embarrassed to be a gearhead and a moron. All right. So until next time, keep making money, folks.